Welcome to the backed up extra late edition of Dead Game News. Episodes like this are why I made that disclaimer in the intro video. As always, this show does not aim for top quality. It's aiming for better than nothing, and I think it still delivers on those terms. Okay, there may be a couple changes to the show in the future. I may end up getting more selective about which games I cover here. I may end up skipping a lot of mobile or Facebook games being killed for a couple reasons. First, I'm getting a little overwhelmed with how many games are being killed. I mean, look at this. These are all the casual games getting shut down by EA on November 1st. That's insane! I can't keep up with an expose on every one of these. I'm making other videos too. Second, I think there's a perception among some gamers that the only games that are killed are the ones nobody cares about. So I'd rather highlight the ones that have a lot of production value behind them. Nice graphics, lots of gameplay and content, that sort of thing. So even if someone isn't interested in a specific game that's being killed, they can still look at it and think, hey, that looks like it might be a decent game. Don't get me wrong, I don't like seeing any game killed. But there's a difference between a mobile game that you're meant to kill 10 minutes on versus an MMO that people might sink hundreds of hours into. So let's get going. Lots of games this time, and this is just the short list. We'll start off easy. Xbox Fitness. On June 30th next year, 2017, Xbox Fitness will be shut down. It's what it sounds like, a fitness game for the Xbox using the Kinect. You have to figure a minority of gamers are playing this, but the ones that still are probably really using it. I'm sure there's someone out there where that's the whole reason they bought a Kinect. Their routine could be to do Xbox Fitness every other day, who knows? So what if they've played it 100 times before? It's a fitness program. Well, don't put your health in Microsoft's hands is the moral to this story. Next, real quick, Disney Infinity is shutting down for real on March 3rd, 2017. I predicted it was going to die soon in a previous episode, so not much I need to add to that. Also quick, the Japanese servers for all the Little Big Planet games have been shut down as of July 31st. Apparently, without online sharing, the enjoyment of this game is vastly reduced. I doubt this video reaches many people in Japan, but you can consider this the canary in the coal mine for what's coming to those games elsewhere in the world. Next, the online component to the Wii U game Devil's Third is being shut down on my birthday on December 28th. I think that's probably just a coincidence. This is a third-person action game I read wasn't that great, but apparently the multiplayer was the best part. Well, not anymore. At the very least, this game might give you some tattoo ideas. Viewer Deadeye Max reports that the game Sudden Attack 2, a first-person shooter, is being shut down, yesterday, September 29th. This was only available in South Korea apparently, but now it's nowhere. Bit of a difference. And viewer Demi Glitch reports on more deadness with Trinium Wars, which got shut down on August 31st. This was a sci-fi fantasy MMORPG with more effort put into it than I'd like to see from a game being dumped into the trash can. And to switch it up, I have a couple positive news events. First, viewer Akos Nikazi reports that he salvaged 50,000 creatures for the game Spore. I haven't played Spore to be able to appreciate the ramifications of this, but since EA has shut down its servers, this adds a lot more variety to the vanilla game. Here's a link to what he saved. Also, a few people mentioned that Battlefield 2142 multiplayer has been restored by a group that has also restored Battlefield 2 multiplayer. You can find all the info on how to play it here. Okay, back to more dead games, this time with Ubisoft leading the charge. A bunch of people reported they are shutting down the mighty quest for epic loot, a hack and slash, on October 25th, Tom Clancy's Endwar Online, a tactical and strategy game on Halloween, Might and Magic Duel of Champions, a collectible card game also being shut down on Halloween, and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Phantoms, a third-person tactical shooter on December 1st. The production value in all these games looks pretty decent, and I saw some comments of people who were really upset with some of these shutdowns. This one guy apparently spent $1,000 on one of them. With money like that, I have to wonder if there aren't some consumer laws making this sort of practice illegal and just nobody's calling attention to it? Or maybe illegal in certain countries? Maybe not, but stuff like this looks a little like fraud to me. You pay your money, you end up with nothing. This is a mess. I've criticized EA before as leading the pack on killing their own games, but it looks like Ubisoft is trying their best to catch up. Alright, that's all I have for now. I'm not dead over here, just late.